Get away.
I briefly spoke with Darko Rajakovic. When asking him about their key to success, he immediately pointed to Jamal Murray. Coach said he's the conductor of their operation. If you want to slow them down, you go for the head of the snake, and that's Jamal. Keying in on the orchestrator sounds like a good plan. We'll see if they execute it. Guys?
All right, Allie, thank you for that. Now here's Ingram. Jonas Valanciunas unable to get his shot to go. And again, no good by Toronto.
And 0 for 4 starts. Somebody forgot to take this team out of the cooler.
Quickly against Murray. Valanciunas with a screen on Quickly. Pass to Valanciunas. Just 5 on the clock. Deep 2 from Murray. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes. Raptors have gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals here. Quickly kicks to Ingram. Back to Quickly. Jones against Barnes. And the Raptors miss again.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
Murray against Quickly. Murray outside. Valanciunas. Oh, and the dunk by Valanciunas.
And it's not everybody who needs hops to finish at the rim. Valanciunas just needs to be an arm's length of the bucket to throw it down.
I'd like to thank AT&T for bringing us that spectacular look from their connected cam. And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And a quick look at some of the numbers for Tim Hardaway.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different scorer than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Outside Barrett to end the cold streak. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got his 5th rebound in this one. Denver leading by 5. Pass to Hardaway. Here's Watson. 5 on the clock. Jones, no one around him. No good with the triple.
He was wide open. That missed clearly on him.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Pirtle with a screen on Jones. Barrett finds Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Boy, got to respect Pirtle's aggressiveness. Putting it on the floor and getting the job done on the drive, that's big time.
Quickly against Murray. Inside, here's Watson, and Watson slams it in.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And the Raptors with the ball. The Nuggets getting the bucket. Barrett the pass to Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Got to admire how fast Pirtle slashes to the rim after setting the screen.
The Nuggets leading by 3. Now here's Murray. His last outing with 20 points. Well, it's a festive night in the NBA and all across the world. New Year's Eve. Greg, do players enjoy taking the court tonight?
Yeah, most do. It comes with the territory of being a pro athlete. And I'll tell you guys what, these fans are pumped up. This is going to be a great atmosphere.
And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup.
And a quick look at the numbers for Jamal Murray. Putting up about 25 points per game, 7 assists and 4 rebounds. And he's such a big part of what they do offensively.
Yeah, he's just got that nice feel, that sixth sense, knowing where to be on the floor to help his teammates generate points.
And Barrett has got the ball here for Toronto, trailing by 5. Here's quickly. And again, no good by Toronto.
Got a decent look at it, but sometimes the shot just doesn't go down.
Now Murray. He's a guy that can score, no doubt, averaging over 25 points a game. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Hardaway, no good. Toronto's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside.
Just tough, gritty play there by Barnes. That's how you deal with physicality.
The Nuggets leading by 3. And here is Murray. Pass to Valanciunas. And here's Jones. He's covered by Ingram. Murray with it. Out left to the wing. Watson for 3. He can't hit that time. And the Raptors shooting a pretty distressing 27% here in the early minutes. Stolen by Jones. Here's Murray. Outside Hardaway. 6 to shoot. Back to Murray. Lots of room. Rebound by the Raptors. Pass to Barnes. Over Watson. Barnes can't get it to go. Denver's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. In his relatively young career, Scotty Barnes, GA, has played a number of positions.
Well, he's so versatile. He can be successful at a lot of different spots on the floor. A glue guy you can plug in just about anywhere.
No good from Valanciunas. Raptors trail by 3. Quickly kicks to Pirtle. Raptors moving the ball around. And the dunk by Barnes.
And a big dunk there from a springy Barnes. He gets up fast there for the hammer.
Murray scanning the floor. With the drive. And it's Murray with the jam.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Here's Ingram. The Nuggets getting the bucket. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Well, guys, I think we have our drive of the night.
Doesn't get any better than that. Busted up those ankles and then banged it home.
Now here's Murray. He has 5. Pass to Hardaway from about 19 feet. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
Boy, that quick trigger mindset, when Hardaway Jr. is firing away like this, you know he's feeling it.
To the middle. Here's quickly. That shot off the mark. Murray with the defensive effort. The Nuggets leading by 3. On the wing, Hardaway. Now here's Murray. Pass to Watson. To the inside. Pirtle with the steal. The drive by Barnes. In the corner, Barrett with it. No good. That would have tied it. Denver shooting 40% here in the early stages. Outside Hardaway. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, it's clear he's frustrated. Just needs to slow things down a touch and let the offense come to him.
Ingram outside. With the crossover. He takes it up and lays it in.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Now here's Murray. 5 points in the game. Outside Hardaway. Back to Murray. There's the three. A three-pointer is right on target. Murray's got 8 points.
Well, Murray absolutely has that range. He just needs to find the look he likes, and he'll knock it down.
And the rejection by Valanciunas. Ingram outside. Barnes screen on Murray. Another shot, and he gets the jumper to drop. Ingram's got his third basket of the night right there.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Well, constantly finding lanes to the basket, getting great looks inside.
Now here's Murray. 8 points for him. To the paint, here's Watson. And it's Toronto with the rebound. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
And it was one of those games where it was just hard to get anything going. And you could see frustrations emerge.
And you know what? Even though it was a frustrating night shooting the ball, they found a way to get it done and pulled it out. And a win's a win, and that ultimately is all that matters.
Toronto shooting their first free throw of the night here.
Hardaway Jr.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes.
First team foul. At the line for one. Scotty Barnes.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1. GA now in year 3 under Darko Rajakovic. The Raptors are staying the course.
His contract runs through next season, and he's all in on developing these young players and getting the best out of them.
Now here's Murray. And it's Hardaway atop the key. No good from outside. Raptors shooting 40% here in the early stages. Barnes finds Dick. From deep three-point land, and the last-second attempt does not go in for him. That's the end of the first quarter, and not much scoring. It remains close. Raptors lead by 1. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And we're getting back to the action in our New Year's Eve broadcast. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Raptors?
Well, I've liked their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away that the inside area is their territory.
And I also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
They've got Grady Dick. He's out there with Barnes. And it's Walter in at the 2 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. And Hardaway gets it to go.
Corner jumper right in Hardaway's wheelhouse.
Here's Shed. He had 19 points in the win against Orlando. Here's Dick. A free ball. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And that is why this team has Grady Dick, a floor spacer coming into the league with an elite three-point shot.
Outside, Jones. Back to Murray. With the shot. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Now here's Barnes. He had 13 points in the win against Orlando.
And how about the job he did rebounding as well, guys? I mean, just a dominant performance on the glass.
Pass to Watson, and here's Valanciunas. And the layup's good off the glass. Valanciunas has got 6.
And he's pretty relentless inside. Valanciunas gets after it down low. It might not always look pretty, but he makes the most of his chances in the paint.
He gets that one. And the Raptors lead by 4.
Nice setup. Excellent team basketball.
Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thank you, guys. Scotty Barnes letting everyone know. He said, I'm a great defender. I feel like it doesn't really get talked about enough. I guard whoever, 1 through 5. That's what I pride myself on and what I'm ready to do every time I step on the floor. Kevin?
A tone setter for sure at that end. Thanks so much for the report, Allie. Here's Walter. After the made shot from Jonas Valanciunas. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Out to the right wing. Watson finds Valanciunas. And Jones has it in the corner. Nailed from three-point land.
He was licking his chops there. Got a good look.
Now Barnes. He has 7. Rebounded by Hardaway. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Pass to Valanciunas. Puts it up. And it's Mamu Kelishvili with the rebound. The Raptors have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Down low. The shot that time, not on target. Nice D from Valanciunas. The Nuggets leading. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. It's good from long range. Hardaway's got 8 points.
Hardaway Jr. rises and fires with great confidence from there.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Deep 2 from Murray. A rebound by Shed. Toronto's gotten both of their 3-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Off the run, and the Raptors miss again. The Nuggets leading by 4. And here is Murray. He's got 8. Pass to Jones. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Murray, no good.
After knocking down 2 threes in the first quarter, he's been a non-factor from deep.
Here's Mamu Kelishvili, guarded by Valanciunas. Shed, Dick wide open, hands it from downtown. Dick's got 8 points in the quarter.
After having none in the first, he gets 2 3-point shots to go here.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. We've got a bit of a break now, so here's a look at the league's best defenses. 5th, the Raptors.
This is a team that takes pride on the defensive side of the floor. I mean, they play hard and they play together. They are a tough group to score on.
And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for Denver. Pass to Valanciunas. Valanciunas draws the double. Deflects the pass. Brown outside. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Strother. Jacks up a 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Strother's got his first 3 points of the game.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
A 3 from Quickly. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession.
8th and fast break points. And they're in the top 3rd in the league in assists. Oftentimes in possessions, making the extra pass makes all the difference.
And you mentioned their success in holding opponents to a low scoring average. They've got some real leaders on defense, and they set a great example for the rest of the guys.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Buries the long-range jumper.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Now, here's Quickly. He has yet to score.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Pass to Strother. Here's Pickett. Trying to find Valanciunas. Gets it to him. Here's Strother. And again, Denver with the triple.
Another one from distance. He's hot, and they keep feeding him, which makes a lot of sense.
Now Ingram. For three, Barrett. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Brown against Quickly. Brown with it. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Miami. Pass to Strother. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence. And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And another of these young, talented players out of Canada, R.J. Barrett, is a high-level NBA athlete.
It's in the blood. His father played for the Canadian national team. Barrett, an attack wing who loves to get downhill.
Now here's Barnes. 7 points in the game. Barrett the pass to Mamu Kalishvili. Nice D from Valanciunas.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Brown feeling out a bit. To the paint. Najee fires the three. Connects from three-point range. Najee's got the lead up to 11 now for Denver.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
That one goes. Count it.
Ingram knocking down the long two. He's extremely effective from there.
Pass to Strother. Trying to find Valanciunas. Gets it to him. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
You've got to love the way he's scoring it tonight. Very efficient.
Now here's Ingram. 17 points for him last game against Orlando.
And he was relentless in that one. I mean, he wanted to be the first to every rebound and almost was.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
And here are the Nuggets now. The Raptors getting the bucket. No good from Valanciunas. Barnes passes to Mamu Kalishvili. Count that one.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Pass to Strother. Valanciunas inside. He's got 10. Valanciunas can't get that one to fall. Raptors trail by 7. Here's Quickly. Now Barrett. Nothing on the board. In the corner, it's Ingram. A three-pointer off the mark.
I think everybody in the building expected him to make that collective shot.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys.
Here comes the Raptors wide set, which means we need
And the Eastern Conference has been fun to watch. A lot of focus as always this year. And as we hit the midseason surge, let's check out the standings and how they're shaping up. Taking a look at Toronto. They're fourth in the conference and looking to make a move the latter part of the season.
And for the Raptors, this hasn't been the breakout season that many were predicting, but they're still very much in the hunt for a high postseason seed, and that will keep them focused here during the season's final stages.
And they need to stay focused. I mean, they have to ensure they hang on to a high seed. It's imperative for them.
Here's Najee. Here's Murray. It's rebounded by Barrett. Barrett's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Quickly, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
It puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
The Nuggets with another miss.
He's having trouble getting anything to go right now.
Pass to Pirtle. It's Ingram on the wing. 10 points for him. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. Denver leading by 5. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Murray outside. Again, the miss by Murray. Ingram deciding where to go with it. 20 feet out. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
What was really impressive there, though, guys, was that he could have rushed it and panicked, and yet he kept his cool and splashed it.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Denver on top. They're up by 3. We'll be back shortly, live from Toronto.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games. What are you guys thinking about when you look at the schedule? What do you know?
Well, I know what's on Shaq's schedule. Wake up, 12 pancakes, nap, chocolate shake, watch a little TV, chocolate shake again, then stroll to work.
Well, kid, you have no idea what's on my schedule. It's 15 pancakes. Let me check and see what's up next.
Oh, well, just look, it's a nap again, so that's it.
Well, I could use a nap. Putting up with you two is exhausting. And in our game with the Raptors, a close, entertaining first half.
They found an advantage in the painted area, and they're exploiting it. I just say keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah, if it ain't broke, please don't fix it.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Brandon Ingram with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
And Greg, everyone talks about the importance of basketball IQ. Can you win in the NBA with a low IQ team?
Boy, it would be tough. I mean, there's a reason younger teams typically don't win at the highest level. But you need to take those lumps and get that experience and learn from those lessons.
Second half is underway. Here's who David Adelman's got on the floor. Tim Hardaway Jr. out there with Jamal Murray. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. Then there's Peyton Watson. And it's Jones in at the small forward. It's stolen by Valanciunas. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession.
First and three-point shooting, and they're number 2 in field goal percentage. Coach is dialing up the right system that fits their personnel.
But, Greg, you can throw out all the other stats and rankings. Their scoring is what makes them special, plain and simple. Raptors trail by 5. Quickly looking it over. Shot on the wing and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. This has truly been a special era, Clark, for this Nuggets franchise.
You know, it has been. There's no denying it. Over the last 5 years, they've held the second-best regular season record after the Celtics. Of course, the franchise got its first NBA title in 2023, thanks to the all-time greatness of Nikola Jokic. You know, Ingram is quiet about the work he puts in after practice and before games. This is a guy who just never stops trying to improve, though, and that's shown up in how he's grown as a player.
And so he's able to get one of 2. But there's no question Peyton Watson is a player on the rise.
Yeah, and I think his ceiling is pretty high. I mean, he's a high-effort guy, seems to be a high-character guy because he's always ready whenever his number is called, and he produces in short stints of playing time. And the versatility he brings defensively, major value added.
And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for the Toronto Raptors. 4-point game. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game, and they've been enjoying this long homestand. That will be game 4 of 5 in a row at home. Now, here's Watson. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. Clock at 6. Murray against Purtle. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Over in the corner, Barnes. It's hauled in by Watson. Watson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. The Nuggets leading by 4. And here is Murray. 10 points for him. Jones, the pass to Murray. Over quickly. And there's Murray on the assist by Jones. Murray's got 12 in the game.
This is Murray's game. A shoot-first combo guard who's ready to fire as soon as he has it.
Pass to Barnes. Quickly with it. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game.
And how about the body control? Barnes sets the screen and then a nice spin there to get open.
Now here's Murray. They lead by 4. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Puts up a deep 3. Again, the miss by Murray.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
To the middle. Here's quickly. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Ingram's got 3 assists tonight.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Now here's Murray. 12 points for him. In the third quarter, with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Pass to quickly. Out to Ingram. Over Jones. And the Raptors tack on 2 more.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Now here's Murray. He's a guy that can score, no doubt, averaging over 25 points a game. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Valanciunas. Now here's Hardaway. The Nuggets with another miss.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
And it's quickly missing. Denver's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Valanciunas inside. Barnes on him. Jones for 3. Hits the 3-point bomb. Jones has got 6 points.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Hurdle's shot is off. The Nuggets leading by 3. Outside Hardaway. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 6 assists in the game.
So good to see Murray, not just as a scorer, but thriving as a passer, too.
And a moment here to check out the stats for R.J. Barrett. He's averaging 19 points per game, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. And every team in the league needs shooting. That's what he brings coming off the pine.
Yeah, there's always a demand for shooters, man. Have jumper, will travel. I'm telling you. Most championship teams, they have a bunch of those guys who can put it in the basket.
Now, here's Barrett. Still without a basket. 5 to shoot. Nobody near Barnes. Misses the 3.
And I thought that was going to drop, man. Looked good from here.
Outside, Jones. On the wing, Murray. In the corner, it's Valanciunas. And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession. This break gives us the chance to see which teams have been the most successful in the transition game this month. The Raptors 3rd. Number 5, the Nuggets.
Great play from both of these teams in the open court. You love the energy and effort they've displayed lately here in getting out and forcing the issue.
Now here's Ingram. 15 points in the game. Cracks in the tray. He's got 18.
Making it look so easy right now. Once Ingram catches fire like this, he finds ways to stay hot.
Quickly against Murray. Hardaway kicks to Murray. Pass to Watson. Trying to find Valanciunas. Gets it to him. Doesn't go that time. Some solid defense from Pirtle. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you. Raptors head coach Darko Rajakovic wants his team to be very competitive on the defensive end. He said, quote, covering for each other, protecting the paint, taking away corner threes, and making a team effort. Everybody's got to chip in. Kevin, back to you.
All for one. Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks. Making a change here. Mamu Kelishvili is checked in. For Denver, they've gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the 3rd. Pass to Strother. Denver passing it around. Launches a 3, and the 3 ball is good. Strother's got 12.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And it's Ingram missing. Denver leading by 4. Here's Brown. No scoring in this one. Murray outside. Najee. Back to Murray. The 3. Sinks the 3-pointer. And now a 7-point Nugget lead.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And Denver has possession after R.J. Barrett's miss. Brown outside. And the 3 off target. The Raptors have gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime. 5 out of 11. Barrett the pass to Quickly. There's the screen. Ingram right side. Shoots. Up Offensive rebound. Barnes. It's deflected. Now Brown. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Pass to Strother. And here is Brown. Murray with it. He's got 15. Brown, no good. Barnes, bounce pass to the inside. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Ingram clearly on the attack there, not allowing the defense to do anything with that dunk.
Pass to Strother. And here is Murray. And again, Denver, no good. Ingram outside. Tries the spin move. And slam dunk by Ingram.
How crazy is Ingram? How ridiculous is Ingram? I mean, just toying with the defense with his ball handling skill.
Murray outside. Now here's Brown. Hasn't made one yet. Beyond the arc. Drills it from outside. And the Nuggets lead by 6.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. The Nuggets making a switch here. Pickett's checked in. There's a minute 47 left in the third. They set the screen. Ingram attacking. Oh, wow, man!
Major props given up to Ingram for aggressively attacking the rim. Not many guys want to get in this path when he goes like that.
And another look at that last play with the AT&T connected cam. Now here's Brown. Still yet to score. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Pickett. Here's Strother from deep. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Amukelashvili has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Ingram attacking. And good that time. Ingram's got 28.
Well, I like how assured Ingram looks pulling up from there. I mean, he either torches you with his speed to the rim or his jumper if you give him space.
Now here's Brown. There's 45 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Strother. Three-pointer. Rebound by the Raptors. Here's Murray Boyle. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. For the tie, Shed, and they're unable to get the tying basket there. Now Brown. Pass to Strother. The Nuggets with another miss. What a performance by Jamal Murray. He has been the story for the Denver Nuggets. He's been a major threat from three-point range. Got 2 of them to fall in that quarter. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. They've got Scotty Barnes. He's out there with Dick. And it's Walter in at the 2. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Now here's Brown. Pass to Strother. From outside, off the mark.
Hey, I have no idea why he's still shooting threes. He's got to find another way to be productive.
Now Dick. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. The Nuggets leading. Brown the pass to Pickett. Here's Strother. Denver passing it around. Inside from short range. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
That one hurts. Point blank range, you've got to capitalize on it.
That ties the game.
And ideally, Barnes would like to be a little closer, but he makes the best of that mid-range on that one.
A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Pass to Strother. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
That is what we talk about. Make the next pass. Fantastic feed.
Barnes, right side. And it's Tyson with the rebound. And so Brown will bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Here's Pickett. Here's Strother. Alter pulls it in. Here's the fast break. Dick leading the way. And there's Barnes. That's good on the assist by Dick. Barnes has got the game tied up here for the Raptors. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Pass to Pickett. Brown outside. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long?
Boy, that was a great dunk, and we've got a great game here.
And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus.
If you want a t-shirt, I need to hear you at your tip.
Brandon Ingram is checked in for Toronto. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
I was able to listen in on what Darko Rajakovic was going over with his team. He ripped into their perimeter game and their energy level, saying to his guys, "You're just running through the motions out there. There's no hustle or desire to chase them off the three-point line or to try to get open looks from deep on the other end." Guys?
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. Count it. Walter's got his first points of the game.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
And here's Brown. Pass to Pickett. All alone. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 3 assists tonight.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Now here's Ingram. Barnes sets a screen for Ingram. And it's Tyson with the rebound. For Denver, they've gone 3 of 6 in the field so far in the fourth quarter. Brown with it. Pass to Strother. Buries it from 3-point range. Now it's a 5-point Nugget lead.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Nice work by Ingram, keeping his eyes open, allowing him to find an opportunity for a teammate.
The Nuggets leading by 3. Now here's Brown. Afternaji. Here's Strother. He's covered by Ingram. Strother, no good.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
Denver's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Here's Pickett. Back to Brown. They set the pick. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Nuggets lead by 5.
Very versatile. Brown can operate either side of the pick and roll.
Here's Ingram. Denver grabs the miss. They've led by as many as 11 points. Now Brown. Pass to Pickett. Here's Tyson, covered by Barnes. The shot no good, Tyson. Raptors are gone, 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Here's Brown. Pass to Strother. The shot's good, Brown making the play. And now it's an 8-point Denver lead.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
And it's Ingram missing. And we've got a timeout from David Adelman. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent.
We need you to get rounds right now.
Big group substitution here for Denver. And here's Denver. They're on a 14-6 run. Quickly against Murray. Valanciunas sets a screen for Murray. Pass to Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
It's Ingram on the wing. Guarded by Hardaway. Ingram kicks to Barrett. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Barrett's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Quickly against Murray. Shot clock at 6. To the middle. Here's Valanciunas. And it's good. With time running down on the shot clock. Valanciunas has got 4 this quarter.
Well, it's good to see Murray looking to get others involved, seeking out his teammates, especially in the screen and roll set.
Quickly kicks to Pirtle. Barnes sets a screen for Quickly. The three-pointer, no good.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And here is Murray. Pass to Valanciunas. Back to Murray. Now here's Hardaway. Barrett covering. Here's Strother. Kept alive. Valanciunas, he watches it go through the hoop for his 8th make. Now 8 for 14.
And one way Valanciunas generates offense, using that big body to snare the board and keep the play alive.
And the dunk by Pirtle.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative and make something happen.
Here's Valanciunas after Toronto picking up the basket just moments ago. Misses the 3.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
It's stolen by Watson. And there's the dunk.
That's just too easy. You got to offer more resistance. I mean, Hardaway Jr., very dangerous once he gets this type of position.
Raptors trail by 11. Ingram. Now Barrett. Oh!
Mercy, mercy me.
Oh, what a finish!
This guy is a fantastic athlete. Barrett looking like a man on a mission with that slam.
Now here's Murray. Outside Valanciunas. Quickly against Murray. Tries it from 19. Oh, the jumper goes.
Patience paying off that time for Murray. He was able to massage that shot clock perfectly right there.
Ingram against Hardaway. Doesn't get that one.
Nothing's going his way since the horn. I mean, looks like he used up all his mates in the last quarter.
Quickly against Murray. Valanciunas with a screen on quickly. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an ill.
And the background of how the whole coaches challenge rule came into effect started back a few years ago. G League tried
the previous play is under review.
Advancement.
Well, there's no doubt how proactive the league has been in identifying new ways to ensure the officiating.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
Progression. And it adds, in fact, even a bit of an additional interest level as well. Jones checked in for the Nuggets. Raptors trail by 11. Ingram with it. And he hits from 17.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Quickly against Murray. Jones outside. Watson surveying the D. 4 on the clock. Here's Valanciunas. Pirtle there for the rebound. 32 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Ingram against Jones. Now Barnes from outside, and it's off.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the one he's had tonight.
Boy, he has put in some major work. He's earning his pay, for sure.
So the Nuggets win it. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And that about wraps it up. So for Allie LaForce and my colleagues here at the table, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Jonas Valanciunas.